It's morning here, so it's like a breakfast pizza. I'm not sure. Is that a thing? Breakfast pizza?
Oh yeah.
No,
Oh my god, yeah.
breakfast
We should make it a
pizzas?
thing.
Dude, that's great with like scrambled eggs and cheese on it. That's
What?
not a thing. That's not a thing, but I think you just
No, but he's asking if people in America eat pizza for breakfast.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. We eat cold
I
pizza,
personally would.
but if you think about making like a breakfast burrito pizza, that's pretty good, man.
Why is it a breakfast burrito pizza?
That's for another discussion for another time, probably.
Hey, Jason, thank you for doing this. This is Pete over here.
I'm Will.
Sean,
Hey.
man.
And you and I have been talking through Instagram. Thank you so much for doing this, man.
No, thank you so much for getting me involved. It's really cool.
You're probably busy, man. So thanks for taking the time. Appreciate it.
No, it's fun. So yeah, but yeah, things are getting pretty crazy, but yeah,
Things are heating up, yeah.
it's
So-
great.
It's winter in New Zealand right now?
It is winter, yeah. So it's crazy because I've been doing a lot of Skyping, a lot of chatting to people in LA, and everyone's like in singlets and yeah. So, but it's winter down here. So
Yeah.
I'm actually thinking of going skiing. Maybe I don't know. I don't go skiing much, but it seems like something to do.
You just want to do it despite us who are sweating in our basement right now.
Yeah. It's disgusting here in New York, man. Enjoy it.
Right.
So you're saying you're Skyping with people in LA, they're wearing rompers?
Rompers? Yeah. It's the big thing. And did you guys see those Kim Jong Un rompers? How amazing were those?
What?
Are those real?
I presume so. I don't know. I've only seen them for sale. I think there's Trump rompers as well. I mean, that's got to be
Oh my
awesome.
god, man.
Yeah,
Really?
it's
So they're just like slapping anything on a romper now and putting you in it.
You got like 2 weeks to sell them, so I guess they're going to be gone.
Yeah.
Like in a,
What the hell?
No.
When
The
did
next
rompers become popular
I
again?
don't know. It's just some fucking hipster thing, I guess, right? I don't know.
Oh my god.
They'll do Deathgasm rompers.
Yes, right.
Actually, that'd probably be the only kind of romper I would wear, a Deathgasm.
Did you get on that, man? Did you get on that quick?
Just throw a logo on there. Just throw like metal hands on a romper. I'll wear them. But I love Deathgasm, by the way. I was really excited when you wrote back. Big fan of Deathgasm.
Oh yeah, we all are, man. We love it so much.
Yeah, cheers. It's been crazy mentioning like crazy sort of merchandise and stuff because there's heaps of pirated and sort of bootleg stuff that comes out. Like I never really knew this, but like people making Deathgasm pillows and like Deathgasm watches and stuff and selling them on eBay. It's yeah, it's weird.
That's like surreal, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
all of a sudden you're
And my
just seeing it
favorite
everywhere.
one-
Is that flattering or is that like?
Is that legal? Are they allowed to do that?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I mean, you can't. There's not much you can do unless you want to lawyer up and stuff. You know,
it's not worth the time, I guess, right?
Yeah, you'd probably just can send you one if you're gonna make them send you one. Yeah,
exactly. That's the least you can do if you're gonna bootleg it.
yeah.
Send me one. That's the only policy, right?
Send me
Send me one of each.
pillowcase. Well, I guess let's get started, right? You're ready to rock?
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Pitch a Movie podcast. My name is Peter Bune.
I'm Sean King.
I am Will Pentarch.
And today we have a very special guest Skyping in all the way from New Zealand. We have Jason Lei Howden. What's up, Jason?
Hey, what's up? Cool. Thanks for having me, guys.
Hell
Thanks
yeah.
for being on.
Thanks so much. This
Yeah.
is great.
I'm still going to eat the pizza throughout the show, though.
Yeah, I've still got my coffee as well.
Oh, yeah. So it's morning there for you, and it's nighttime for us. We're here at Mr. Hollywood Jr. Tower.
That's
In
right.
the basement of the tower, our boss has
Junior took
stuck
over?
his...
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I keep throwing Junior's name there. Mr. Hollywood.
Yeah, Mr.
Our
Hollywood
boss.
Towers here in New York City. That's
Yeah,
right.
and so he's got us stuck in the studio, and we managed to get enough internet to talk to Jason today.
That's right. They threw down a Ethernet cable down the drain hole
Barely.
down for us here.
Barely.
How convenient.
Yeah.
So, so you're the director of one of my favorite movies of last year, Deathgasm. So, what was that? How did that come about? I know you have a background in effects, right?
Yeah. Thanks so much. It's so yeah, man. I did visual effects since film school. Like I went to film school and I was trying to make these short films and I couldn't find anyone to do the visual effects, so I just sort of taught myself and then managed to start working in VFX, which was cool. But yeah, in a strange way, Deathgasm is like it's like a reaction to that because it's sort of anti VFX. It's more like
yeah, true.
Right.
me sitting at a computer screen for 80 hours a week going, I want to make something like, like the old trauma movies or Evil Dead movies that I grew up with. Something really, really sort of using heaps of physical effects, heaps of fake blood, and just having fun with a bunch of people on set. You always read stories about like Tobe Hooper making Texas Chainsaw Massacre or Sam Raimi making Evil Dead, and how many crazy things went on making something at that budget level. So that was sort of the catalyst behind it.
Yeah, that's kind of. I mean, we had the same education, I guess, and probably one of an obvious one is Peter Jackson too, coming from the same school of like doing everything on his own, making camera rigs and fucking baking the masks in mom's oven and doing everything you possibly can, but out of just necessity and having to learn it on your own.
Yeah. So it's he's definitely a great legacy, and I don't think has there been a movie that has more splatter than Brain Dead or Dead Alive.
That's it.
In the States?
I don't think so.
That's it, man. That's the top. That's the one that every other gore flick is going to strive to be.
Cabin
forever.
in the Woods, I think, would like maybe be a close second to that. There was that elevator scene.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as like just throughout the running time, as a constant like stream of gore, like like every scene had just fucking.
That is true. Peter
Grizzly
Jackson
splatter
loves that
constantly. So that's great, man. And so, what was there something like? What was it? You mentioned film school, but was there some kind of moment that you saw a movie or a TV show or read a comic or heard a song that kind of switched that part of your brain on? Like, what was the kind of the thing that flipped that switch, the love of film? What was it? Do you have a moment like that?
Actually, I do have. I know the exact moment. I was in a department store when I was about like 9 or 10, and I went to this department store just looking at NES games in this department store, and I couldn't afford them, but I was just looking at them. And then, how they have the wall of TVs?
Yeah.
In the department store. Some disgruntled employee had put Bad Taste.
Oh, God.
That's amazing.
4 o'clock in the afternoon, like it was after school time, and there was this Bad Taste on this wall of TVs. And I was just a kid. I walked up and I was watching it, and it just blew my mind. And also seeing New Zealanders, like, people with New Zealand accents, because, we've got a very young film and TV history here. I think that was the switch. I was like, wow, we can actually make films like this in New Zealand? This is crazy. And why is that guy chainsawing that guy on the ass? And
it's brilliant stuff,
that's
man.
Awesome.
It's fucking great. I'll never forget seeing that for the first time either. Getting it at the video store here in New York, and that being kind of that's kind of a life-changing moment, seeing that, and then reading about the production process and stuff. Mm-hmm. So it kind of and years later, you pretty much had this similar experience creating your own picture.
Exactly, yeah, and not as gory or epic, but
I don't know.
It was still a fun process, and it's been great. I love the response that it's gotten across the world. Like I still get messages from people all the time, and just I don't know. It's been I'm really honored to be a part of that sort of I guess a horror filmmaker, and also heavy metal horror, because it's a very it's sort of a niche within a niche.
Yeah.
Heavy metal horror thing, so
well, I think recently it's funny you mention that, because recently I've been trying to binge on when heavy metal met horror. I mean, it goes back many years, but I think like there was a moment there in like throughout the 80s and the very early 90s where you had movies like I don't know how many these reached New Zealand, but you had movies like Trick or Treat, you had movies like Black Roses, and even movies like Shocker or something with like the kick-ass metal soundtrack and stuff. But and then you had like you had Nightmare on Elm Street 3 with the soundtrack. Oh, there you go. Fuck yeah! See, you're holding Black Roses. See?
Yeah, for our audience, he's holding up a Black Rose. Is that VHS? What is that?
VHS. Yeah, I've got like a whole wall of VHS behind me that it's sort of my inspiration wall.
Oh God,
sort of,
that's great.
Yeah,
that's beautiful, man. That whole subgenre. It's just it was a spark in time. It was a moment, but it's just I don't know. It's something that kind of just faded away, and I got that love and that charm from Deathgasm once again from those movies. Not the same tone, I mean, but still, it was so nice to see that come back. That kind of peanut butter and jelly again. It was just so wonderful to see.
I think it was. I mean, that was our whole pitch. Is like the heavy metal horror genre. So you're right. It sort of peaked in the late '80s, and then there was, there's a spattering of things like the Cradle of Filth movie and a few small things.
Right.
But my whole pitch was like, well, now we're into like 4 decades of heavy metal. Like, there's so much more we can reference. There's so much more we can do with it. Like, let's and yeah, it was it's great to see the fan response to that, and
yeah. I think you kind of nailed it there, and you probably you filled like an appetite for a lot of people that didn't realize that they wanted it, and then you make this movie, and then people are like, "Fuck yeah, that rules!" And like, I'm sure there's a huge demand for more of that kind of stuff.
Oh, totally. I mean, I get asked about the sequel literally every day.
Yeah,
and it's really cool, and I love and I actually don't respond to people really about it because I sort of don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately, and just because of the reality of the business and trying to pull it off for the same budget again is I've got a script for a sequel, but it's like brain dead. It's actually probably more gore than Dead Alive if we were able to film it. It just it's splatter is it's very niche. It's people who love splatter love it and they get it, but especially I'm talking about splatter comedy, but people there's a bigger version to it which we sort of found, so it does divide people quite a lot.
Yeah.
You were talking about how you kind of through necessity you kind of taught yourself how to do effects. Did you build a community of other like-minded fans of horror and metal before you got into working for Weta? What was growing up before you became a professional? Did you find like-minded fans of horror and metal and stuff like that?
Totally, yeah. I mean, it's something that's growing up in New Zealand, and I guess it's probably the same in the States as well. I grew up fairly cultureless, and I think I latched on to those subcultures, and that sort of that's become a part of my identity now. In terms of so it's very much, and I see it right around the world. You walk into a horror festival, and it doesn't matter what language people are speaking. We're all speaking the same language. We're all into the same stuff. It's very, very cool. So, I've always surrounded myself with people that love the same things, and it's actually very hard when you get outside of that bubble though, and you're like you can't.
Yeah. Right.
You start dropping references to some obscure horror or sci-fi movie, and people just look at you like you're nuts. But,
those people just suck. Those are the cultureless people.
It is. Well, it is.
Those are the PG-13 horror people. That's like, and that's like a wave of we just don't have. We don't have it anymore. We don't have a real horror culture in modern day cinema anymore.
As far as you're talking about splatter flicks and stuff, the stuff that kind of had their time. Yeah, we don't really have that. I mean, you always go back to the classics, like your VHS wall. Yeah, it's just I don't know why it's just not kind of it's tough to figure out a reason why it just never caught back on. I mean,
and it's weird because I think humanity overall has just got increasingly more violent over time. You should be able to see a splatter film in the cinema you used to.
I mean, maybe because it's so kind of in your face now because of media that we don't have to fantasize it anymore.
I guess yeah.
So much. I don't know.
I would imagine
fucked up the thing,
people don't want to see it when they're trying to escape and entertain. Well, that's why people go back to the classics, right?
Yeah,
that's
true.
That's where they lie, and sometimes it's done better. And like you're saying, you work so much on visual effects that you went back to practical effects, right? Because you grew up with that look, and that's the aesthetic that you enjoy when you got to make your own movie.
Yeah, and I mean, as cool as the Hollywood blockbusters are, it sort of always just becomes two CG models just punching each other in the third act for a half an hour, and I don't know, it just doesn't feel the same as like watching something that you know is there, and even if you're not like into the effects, and I think audiences are pretty savvy these days. They can tell.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
They know something that's handcrafted rather than something that's digitally kind of.
Yeah.
You can. Yeah.
Well, some of the best movies, some of the movies I enjoy are where you don't even know that there were visual effects.
When they're blended in sometimes.
When they're blended in really nice, and then you watch like a Vimeo video showing like the making of, and you're like, holy shit, I didn't even know like that entire background had.
That gets rarer and rarer these days.
Gets very
but
rare.
It's cool when you get tricked like that.
And when it's done really well.
Yeah. Well, Jason, thanks so much for Skyping in, man. Because here on the Pitch Movie Podcast, I'll tell you the scenario, okay? We have Pete, Will, and we have this great job making up movies for our boss, Mr. Hollywood, who runs the entire Hollywood system globally. He's your boss, you just don't even know it, right? So basically, he's going to greenlight your movie or not. So we got a great job working in the basement of his building, coming up with movie pitches every week. And just like every week, guys, we waited till the last hour of the week. I don't know why the hell we did it, but we did it again. We do it every week.
I think it's like 7 days of patting ourselves in the back.
That's right. We congratulate each other for 7 days.
Way too long.
And almost 7, yeah. So basically, it's the last hour of the week right now, and we got to come up with a whole movie idea right now, from top to bottom, from soup to nuts. We got to do the whole thing right now. I got nothing. Guys.
I think maybe we should try to figure out how we can get splatter film back in the cinema and make it profitable.
Yeah.
Can we pitch a splatter film? Though?
I think it's about how you deliver it and who you have in it, and its relevancy to what you're talking about in context.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that there's a way to get it back in as long as you mask it as something else.
Yeah. You think
look,
so?
how you had. When was the last time we had like a horror comedy in the cinema? I would say that was like Cabin in the Woods, like the last like real dark comedy, or like.
Well, we were talking about the Evil Dead remake. I mean, that was the last kind of big splatter movie we can imagine.
That was fairly splattery.
Yeah, not a comedy, but
not a comedy.
You know what's pretty splattery? It's a TV show, and it's shot in New Zealand. The Evil Dead TV show.
Yes, right.
That's super.
That's true.
Super splattery.
Tell me you've got to kind of sneak on that set. It's probably miles away from you, but
yeah, it's in Auckland. Unfortunately, I haven't, but I've got friends that are working on it, and it's so great, isn't it? To see,
it's wonderful.
You can get away with that stuff on TV now. It's crazy.
It's great, man. It's great.
But
I feel like movies like Deathgasm kind of pave the way for splatter like that, because now it's just like, especially when it's like, it's splatter comedy or it's whimsical splatter. It's kind of like it's accepted a lot more, obviously, like Brain Dead, it's just, or Dead Alive, it's just kind of like, if it's done with whim and kind of if it's done in that tone, then it's fine.
So I think maybe people are more accepting of it on like a smaller scale at the moment, because it is on television. It's like we're in that golden age of TV where like it's better than going to the movies, because what are movies right now? Like they're just like superheroes and stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty much that, right?
Yeah, it's
big franchise flicks, and you kind of gotta sit down on Sunday night with the family to watch a good fucking splatter show. Yeah, like, is that how it works now? I guess.
You know what? It's worth it. It's worth a try.
All right. You down with that, Jason? Down with some kind of
I'm down with it.
Grisly, fucking gory splatter or something?
Oh well, where are we gonna go? Like, how do we start?
Know.
What is the jump off point for it?
Well, we have like the splatter, the Maniac version of splatter, or you have like the Deathgasm version of splatter, or the Evil Dead version. It's like which one sounds more approachable at this point? I mean, let's have fun with it, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to get sleazy.
It's got to be off the wall. It's got to be fun. It's got to be outlandish. It's got to have teens from the Disney Channel.
Well, like Dead Alive was so much. Oh, say that again.
Get a genre that's not known for its splatter and subvert it, and just sort of see how you can get the kids on board.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right.
What
if we made a kids splatter movie, but we changed the color of blood to like green or blue?
Gack to like gack.
But it was like
Nickelodeon.
What if it were a little bit more like a street trash kind of thing?
I was thinking street trash. Yeah.
So like that was fun splatter. Like so like what if it's would you ever want to make a kids movie?
Yeah, why not? I mean, I actually the first time I got paid to write a script was for a kids' TV show here in New Zealand called The What What's.
See, that's awesome.
So
All right,
What?
That's awesome, man.
You already know how to speak to kids, like on a creative level. So like what is it? How can we bring like subversive horror to a kids show without making it like blatantly obvious that it's really violent and horrific?
A kids show, or are you talking about a movie?
A movie.
A kids movie, kids TV show.
What do you got?
I think from what Jason said in like the Disney Channel, you start off with like a High School the Musical type thing. So Dead Alive.
Well, we did High School Shooting musical.
But Dead Alive. The thing I love about Dead Alive that it's a romance. It's like a Dead Alive is like it's romantic.
Story, yeah.
It's a love story. Sorry,
Right.
It's a love story
about a boy and his mom, basically.
Well, he's hiding. He has these deep dark secrets that he's hiding from a girl that he really likes.
Right.
So what if you take something like, because like a lot of these like Disney movies, they you start off from a love story or kind of like a boy meets girl.
Yeah.
And you think you're watching a typical love story, but maybe one of these Disney kids is hiding some kind of violent secret. I don't know, like maybe not violence, maybe because we do want to have
I don't know.
families watch this.
Well, I'm thinking like maybe we can make more like a little creature feature, like Munchies. Like kind of like in the general direction of like, if you're going to have kids involved and there's like maybe something starts taking over their school and they got to defend their school from
something with a monster trucks tone. Like
but except like these things can be brutalized because they're not human. So that's the thing. You could brutalize these little creatures.
Like gremlins when they melt down, you don't give a shit really that much, or like
because
critters.
they were just trying to eat you.
Yeah,
I love that subgenre. That's a subgenre which needs to make critters, munchies, friggin' ghoulies.
Yes, exactly. The little critter movies. Like why isn't that? Like, I'm dying for that comeback too, man. Like, you want to do like a mini monster movie?
Yeah. Why don't we combine? Because like Gremlins, Billy he's in love with Phoebe Cates.
True, and
he's trying to the whole movie. Some of the best parts of the movies is him trying to hide.
Yes,
his little pet monster.
That's true.
So let's come up with an original.
Okay,
so we come up with
we did come up with something.
Maybe
actually.
Jason can help us flesh it out because we've had a problem fleshing it out.
All right, Jason,
and it is a heavy metal background.
It does. We did come up with something. It's true. And you want to break it out now?
You do it.
All right. We had an idea a while ago. Pete and I.
Tell him the inspiration though.
Oh, the inspiration was actually, if you're talking about like heavy metal and horror, there was the band Wasp did a song for the Ghoulies 2 soundtrack, right?
Yeah.
I think it was that, right? And
so, yeah.
there's a picture of Blackie Lawless like with the Ghoulies coming out of the toilet, and he just has this face on like these guys, like he's just goofing around with the fucking Ghoulies puppets, and we just came up with this story about like a metal musician who kind of, he got his career phased out, but he wanted to keep playing metal, so he made a deal with the devil to kind of take care of like
this is
devil's
a kids movie, by the way.
Listen, keep listening.
No, it's basically he's got to babysit like the devil's little ghoulies, and then he'll get granted the power of like metal.
Pretty much, it's this over the hill rock star. He was famous at one point.
Right.
To extend his career, he's tasked with babysitting ghoulies.
Right.
And
Can we cast Blackie Lawless?
Yes, he would be amazing. He would just imagine him the whole time, like this super serious dude, and his house is like overrun by these fucking ghoulies, and he's just.
I'm actually picturing like Jack Black in a long wig, long, and it's Jack Black type of guy.
Right, but the thing is, like every time he kind of attempts a comeback, these ghoulies just fuck with him and kind of just ruin his chances of kind of.
And he's trying to date a fan, and a fan keeps coming, and then they keep fucking up his love life. Every aspect of his life other than his career keeps getting like ruined by these and it's not just like one or two. It's like a Smurf village of ghoulies.
Like we were thinking like a dozen, but but he's just kind of
But if we want to make it splatter,
overrun.
Maybe he gets violent with these. He's like, leave me alone, and splat. But there's just so many
ghoulies.
There's so many
critters
ghoulies,
or whatever the hell. I think we called them creepies.
Creepies.
We called them
So
creepies. Yeah.
What happens when he splats them though? Do they become? Do they multiply when he splats them or something? How do they?
Yeah.
How can he not kill them all?
I think it's got to be something like that, where they're like they have some kind of powers, like one of our favorite movies, and you probably love it too, The Gate. You know. Yeah. So it's like it's all of those kind of things that those things did, those little minions, and they had these weird powers that would just happen out of nowhere. And the movie didn't have to explain the logic of the creatures; it just happened, and you're just like, "Holy shit, that's fucking awesome!" It kept happening.
We're not going to explain any logic.
No,
we just want to put our guy in a series of situations.
All right.
Where he's just like, he's
right.
Jack Blacking all over the place.
Okay.
And we could use Jack Black singing because he has a great voice. He could probably sing metal. His Instagram.
You're really pushing Jack Black.
His Instagram videos is just him like lip syncing to like metal. Like if you follow him.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. It's fun. But
can we use that setup? You want to use that setup?
I don't know. You know what? I'm on the outs on it only because like it's a kids movie.
It doesn't have to be
but like Ghoulies was a kids movie too, but it's not.
Ghoulies was not a kids movie.
Well,
no.
If you were 10, you'd want to watch Ghoulies, right?
But it wasn't targeted at kids. Like we're trying to get.
Garbage Pail Kids. Yes, all right. He's
yeah.
showing off the collection.
I was jonesing so hard to do a Garbage Pail Kids remake. I was like, I don't know. I was trying to find out who had the rights or whatever.
Why don't we just remake it now?
Garbage Pail Kids 2?
Yeah. How would you I think we got to keep this option open. Like, how would you remake Garbage Pail Kids? Like, what would you do differently?
I like the idea of creating a new breed of like these little creatures. I don't know about you.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe not our movie, but our idea, but like something. I definitely like the idea of some reluctant person having to take care of these critters that
pretty much what Garbage Pail Kids was.
Yeah, right.
What's that? Right. There's one that's like snotting everywhere, or there's they're kind of disgusting, but kids love that, right?
Yeah.
Like
they love it when things fucking fart and shit. And
wasn't it? Yeah. It was Mackenzie Astin. It was Sean Astin's little brother, Mackenzie Astin, having to hide all these weird little garbage pail creatures. There's always like a secret that they like. Oh, hide! Hide! She's coming. We have to have a hide. She's coming.
This was like a trend that like extended from the 80s into the 90s. Like, do you remember like Prehysteria?
Yeah,
like that kid who finds little tiny dinosaurs and stuff.
Yes,
the little. Oh my god, that movie's incredible. He finds these miniature Tyrannosaurus Rex and Triceratops and a pterodactyl. Like, but for some reason, like it was just popular at that time to miniaturize big things for the kid.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
So
I never heard of that one.
You know Prehysteria?
No.
Oh my gosh. Peter.
Sorry.
I think it's cool. I think we just need a reason why our lead character kind of stumbles upon these creepies.
Could the metal guy be like the janitor at a school?
It could be whoever you want, yeah. But are we going to do the metal guy?
Well, no, the tone. I think the tone, because I don't think Will's like.
Yeah,
he doesn't know. The tone has to be. It's got to be part like Adult Swimmy meets also like I don't know, Sean. What's the tone that we're going for?
Well, I mean, when we were talking about it, it was more of a sitcom thing.
Yeah, right.
But the more I think about Ghoulies, the more I get excited about the Ghoulies scenario. You know?
Yeah, it's got to be a little bit more. Do we want to go kids movie?
It's up to you guys. Like, I'm all for introducing kids today to splatter.
Wait, where did the Garbage Pail Kids came from? A garbage pail, right? That was like their origin.
That's
right?
what their name is.
Yeah, they had that really weird intro sequence where they were from the garbage pail was in space or something, and then the old man, the antique shop guy, found it. That was just a fucked up. I even as a kid, like, because I used to collect all the cards. I spent just probably hundreds of dollars on those cards.
Yep.
But even as a kid, I saw that movie and just like, what is going on? What is? Yeah.
So they were suggesting there were aliens crash landing in a fucking garbage pail spaceship. Pretty much.
I think there was a suggestion. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So let's go there. Let's have our hero kind of out there.
Uh-huh.
And he stumbles upon these. Let's call them creepies.
Creepies
somehow. Yeah.
And they're like little monsters.
The protagonist is like a sort of a loner heavy metal kid, which is a bit too close to Deathgasm maybe, but you could sort of split the difference between, I think, having an adult protagonist for a kids show,
right,
Yeah.
might not.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
so-
would they care about? Yeah. Why would the kids care about?
He was in Goosebumps, but no, you're right. Maybe if he was like it's present day,
Yeah.
and
I just like the seriousness of a metal guy, kind of dealing with like these ridiculous, little fucking puppet things, like these critters.
maybe he has kids. He has kids.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Maybe you make this metal guy like the janitor. He's like an aging, middle-aged, and he's a janitor at a school.
He works at a middle school.
And-
Well, actually, I'm sorry to interrupt. In our story, he was a music teacher.
Oh, right. He's a
Yeah.
music teacher.
And his kid, he is one of the students that he had. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He was trying to bang his mom, the kid's
Oh, yeah.
mom. That's what it was. And she was an old fan of his old band.
Uh-huh.
That's what it was. Can we go there? Can he be
Yeah.
the music teacher at the school?
Hey, I
Wanna
mean,
do
if
that?
you like, I'm still on the angle of introducing Splatter to kids and like getting them acquainted with something that could come back.
All right. Sure. Yeah.
But
yeah.
if you guys want to go for the darker PG-13 route,
No,
It's not dark. It's light. It's light. I know.
Yeah.
I
you
know.
got a heavy metal teacher in a school who wants to is trying to bang a kid's mom, and there's demon creatures running around.
Well, that's not the central thing.
So lighthearted.
That's
So
not
light.
I think the central thing might be the kind of.
Do these creatures talk? Do they have their own
Yeah,
personalities?
I think they
and
should
stuff?
be like Garbage Pail Kids, where we could sell the cards.
because it's about selling a toy.
Yeah,
you know?
I think there should be a good handful, like Smurfs, where they all have personalities.
Yeah.
There's the grumpy one. Maybe there's one that actually like a nice one that helps them, but a majority of them are like mischievous.
Yeah. Like the
and they're
kind
fun.
of yeah, kind
like
of
the Gremlins, but they could talk.
Right, or like what he was saying, where it is the Garbage Pail Kids. Like one is like slimy. One has a diaper. They all have
Yeah.
kind of something that signifies a different kind of you know.
And they all have different traits. Like they have jobs, different jobs they do, like the Smurfs.
Yeah, one is always hungry and is eating everything in sight, and
And how do these creatures like interact with people around them, and how are they introduced over
They
time?
get dressed up. They stack on top of each other, wear a long overcoat, and they wobble into movie theaters.
we would have to have a scene where they go incognito somewhere. Yeah,
Yeah, they like to dress up by stacking on top of each other and dressing up like humans.
So wait,
Was it something to do with his job, maybe? Like, if it's something to do with his job, he discovers, I don't know. Are we saying, so we're still going with the music teacher?
is he Hell's babysitter? Is that what this is?
Well, that was the old idea. I mean, we don't have to use that, but yeah, I think that probably maybe if he was. Yeah, I don't know. Because then we're going into Deathgasm territory where they're going to conjure something. We don't want to go there because you already did that. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know if we can go there. But
Something you said something to do with his job. What if he's a janitor and he's mopping up and he's cleaning up after all these
thinking of
kids?
that, yeah.
He's cleaning up after all these kids and he finds
there's
something in the basement.
eggs in the basement or something.
Yeah, he
Toxic
finds
waste, no.
Yeah, there could be toxic.
Barrels of toxic waste in a middle school.
There we go.
Yeah, right,
We're
yeah.
going that's the trauma route. We'll
That's
go
right.
the trauma
That's
route.
like the Class of Nukem High version where there's like barrels of waste inside the school and shit.
Yeah, there you go.
So like, what if it's like? So what goes in there? Maybe like a hamster gets loose and it falls in the barrel.
No,
and
I got
becomes
it.
a creature,
I got it.
Or a bird.
I got it, Will. So this guy who's a janitor at high school,
All right.
he finds a barrel of toxic waste, and there's a group of kids that are always kind of like, some of them befriend him, and some of them kind of like pick on him for being a janitor. And he messes up somehow, and he spills the toxic waste all over these kids. So these kids kind of turn into little troll-like things.
I love
yeah?
this.
And
That's cool.
He's got to hide it from like.
Yeah.
He's committed a serious crime, and now he has to cover it up by turning these things into his little minions. And
No, it's his fault. These kids turn into like little troll-like minions and ghoulies
the
and
lawsuit
creepies
alone.
And so he's hiding it from the parents. He's hiding it from like the school district.
He's got to take them home and kind of.
He takes these kids home, and there's like a whole thing like missing children. Is this janitor responsible? But like they don't know what But so these kids are living at his house now. And there's like 10 kids, and they're all like, they're like little troll like ghouly type characters now, fucking up like hiding in his toilet, like eating all his food, and he's just
Right.
That's cool. 'Cause you take their personalities, like you establish their personalities at the start. You
Yes.
got the the snotty kid that picks his nose all the time or whatever, and then that the mutation accentuates that, right?
Yeah, it amplifies their little weirdness. Yeah, you have like the book smart one, and he's still reading books even though he looks like a little like demon creature, but he's going through all these books and
maybe they should become like the archetypes of like what their characters are. Like, so if he's a bookworm, so if he's a bookworm, he's a worm.
Oh yeah,
he's like this mutated worm. Maybe he's like a lamprey, and he's got like horrifying teeth, and like, and then that's how you introduce like that little horror twinge to it.
Oh, it gets really disgusting. Like, well, maybe not too disgusting. Like Meet the Feebles, where like you get little. They almost look like little like animal. Maybe they could be like little puppet type like things. Like we want like puppets.
Yeah,
right?
I think they
have
puppets.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
or like little people with those horrible masks, like the fucking Garbage Pail Kids.
Like Garbage Pail Kids. Oh, I still, you know what? Garbage Pail Kids still creeps me out. I love the cards, but like seeing like little children with like adult faces is really weird.
It's especially weird when they have like Greaser Greg, where it's like more of a human face, and it's just like the animatronics don't quite work the way they wanted it to, and it's just like
He's putting around the flick knife. Just what the fuck.
Yeah, it's really disturbing.
I think the alligator faced kid creeped me out the most.
All right, so maybe
it's all wrong.
Can the toxic waste not just fall on kids? Maybe like it falls on like anything it touches. It turns.
There's like a sexualized like PE teacher that also, and so when the gym teacher also turns into like a creepy. It's still trying to fuck the janitor guy. He's like, get the hell away from me.
Oh, you know what? The principal should be set up as a total fucking douchebag, too.
And he turns into a...
Right there, yeah.
Well, yeah, in the end, maybe he'll have to kind of slime himself to kind of create a monster, to fight or something, like...
Oh, no.
We'll have to...
maybe the principal gets, like, infected by it, but in a different way, where his head just gets really big, and the rest of his body stays small, and then he's, like, dipping other things into the ooze, creating, like, other minions to fight the Creepies. But the Creepies are the good ones, it's like it's a school takeover. So, like, you have, like, this unification of monster and child.
Right, and the Creepies, again, once their personalities are amplified, they kind of have to learn how to kind of... deal with each other,
work together.
Yeah, like the Garbage Pail Kids, they work together. Remember, it's too much Garbage Pail Kids.
I never thought we would be pitching something inspired by Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah, because Garbage Pail Kids, didn't they have to make like wardrobe for a play or something like that?
And they had a song, and there's gonna be songs, right? There's gonna be a song.
The Garbage Pail Kids song was great. It's like if we do it together, we can do anything.
There we go. There's our...
All right, so like maybe that's like one of the subplots of the movies, that there's a play happening. A play is happening at the school.
Oh shit!
And
are we just redoing Garbage Pail Kids?
No,
there's no play in Garbage Pail Kids. Is there? There's no play in Garbage Pail Kids.
They just had to make costumes, right? That was it.
Was it the shop that they were working at? What was the idea?
I think the girl do a fashion show, right? Tangerine.
Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah.
So it wasn't a play.
Okay, so we'll do a school play.
A school play, and all the kids that are supposed to be in it get sick, so the Creepies have to fill in, and that's like part of the plot. But that's when the principal busts in and he unleashes on all the family members.
Sorry, let me try to make it like condensed.
Yeah,
what if the kids that get creepified, they're in a play. They're the ones that are in a play, and they're kind of forced into play. Like there's a jock, like because everyone who fucked up is like forced to be in this play.
Yeah. Okay.
And for some reason,
even punishment, like
it's almost like a punishment, like a Breakfast Club thing. But now they're forced to do a play by the principal, and even though they became mutated and creepified, they're still compelled because they rehearsed for so long.
They
have
weeks, to do the play.
They want to do the play even as Creepies.
Yeah.
And so the janitor who was in a metal band does the score.
He makes the music. And so we have the Creepies sing a song.
All right. Okay.
And that's going to be our hit single.
As long as we don't kind of deal with the parents looking for their kids, I think we're fine.
Yeah, we're just going to have to brush that over. That they were like, oh, thank God, those were the only kids that didn't have parents.
We will not spend a second.
They were wards of the state.
How do we get over it? How do we get around that?
I think
they're wards of the state.
I think the costumes in the play are so good that nobody realizes that they're creeped out.
So do they stay?
Creepies.
Where's the splatter going to happen?
I think we veered away from splatter a little bit, didn't we?
No, not if you have the principal who's creepified himself and he's making little creatures to to out the janitor.
Yeah, but what's the motivation for that? We need to come up with stronger motivation.
It's a dick principle.
Right, but he wouldn't mutate as himself just to be a dick to the other guy. Like he'd need a legit reason why to
He's got to fight him at his own game.
Become a monster.
Does he?
Yeah, I think he probably should, right?
I mean, if everyone else accidentally had shit spilled on them, isn't it likely that the principal would have it spilled on him too?
Okay, so he would actually... Go ahead, Jay.
What if the principal's trying to cover up the toxic waste or something? Like he's been taking bribes by just putting all this toxic waste in the basement, and then when he finds out the kids are mutated, he's like, "Holy shit, this is all going to come out." You know, I've got to put a lid on this. You know,
that's it. Yeah, so literally put a lid on it.
Maybe back to the beginning. Like maybe it should have been like 4 or 5 kids that went missing and no one knew where they were, and the janitor discovers them in the basement, and they've already been creepified, and they were too afraid to come to the surface, and he coaxes them out to be back in society.
Oh, they're adorable.
Yeah,
I think. Oh, I got it. So maybe the bad creepies will be like the
bullies.
The corporate guys that put the toxic waste in the school. Just so there's a reason that we want to see them splatter.
The bad creepies? You mean so they make more creepies?
Well, we need
bad guys.
We need bad guys to splatter, right?
True. Yeah.
So
we need toys, Sean. We got to sell toys.
So the principal,
he's got to sell cereal.
There you go. Yeah. So the principal, he's he's paid off by these corporate bigwigs to store all this toxic waste.
Yeah.
And those guys come back. They're the ones that get it all over them, and they turn into bad creepies that the janitor has to fight, and that's where we get our splatter. Yeah. But there's a lot.
Okay, yeah.
He uses janitor stuff like a lawnmower and.
But why can't just people fight them?
Yeah, no, the whole school, like the love interest, like everyone in the school fights off these. But
the climax is at the play, where I guess normal people have to fight these bad creepies.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find creepies that we won't care if they die. Like
right, yeah.
We need body counts.
Right. Yeah.
So I think it'd be the corporate bigwigs who sold the toxic waste to the school should be the ones that get turned.
Or maybe they have
bad.
they already have ones made and they unleash them out of cages or something like that. You know?
Oh shit.
Can this toxic waste be replaced just by school food? Because the kids would appreciate that. School food's never good.
Isn't that too close to cooties though?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cooties did it. That's true.
Cooties did it.
All right, so it is toxic waste.
Okay, we got the note here. Thank you.
Oh, sorry. So Jason, we just got passed a note by Mr. Hollywood Jr.'s secretary.
Yeah.
And Mr. Hollywood Jr. is trying to get his name in the Hollywood family business. And these notes are motivated purely by business and not creativity.
These are studio notes, man, of the worst kind.
So we could either use it, or if we choose not to use this note, we lose $11 billion off the budget.
Yeah, and that's like an eighth of our budget. So
it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
So all right, you ready for this? This note?
This might screw up our whole where we've been going.
Or it could help it. You never know. It's not a creative note though. Okay. Okay. It's we have to include an intense fist fight set to an '80s pop song.
Oh, that's easy. We could totally put that in. Yeah.
I guess so. Okay.
Maybe it happens during the play.
Or in the middle, it could happen anywhere.
A fist fight to an '80s too. Well, we got to pick an '80s song first, and then have a.
I always wanted to see a hardcore, just really, really visceral battle to Karma Chameleon. Just because it's so not that. I just always imagine just heavy violence to that song. I don't know.
Yes, this will be like a Ricky O fist fight where fists are exploding and fucking heads are exploding and to Karma Chameleon
to Culture Club. I love it.
That's right.
It's the most unassuming, most fucking.
It just happens.
Unaggressive
It just
song.
happens to be. Yeah, it just happens to be playing during this scene.
All right, that's it.
And then the two characters get into an argument. Who gets into an argument?
Yeah.
Maybe the janitor and the principal.
Yeah, sure.
Or it could be the janitor versus a bunch of the creepies, and that's where he's like,
yeah,
it's like him being attacked by creepies.
Funny.
Yeah,
and the scene begins with him he's cleaning up. He turns on the radio. He starts dancing. All of a sudden, he gets attacked, and the song keeps playing. Come, chameleon.
I
And
dig
no
that.
one's helping him. He has to fight off. Like all the good creepies are being distracted by something else, and he's being attacked.
Okay, we got to streamline this idea of the good creepies are our hero kids.
Hero kids.
Our hero mutated kids, who I think should get kind of mutated on accident, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
They should. Maybe it was just like they were down in the basement when they shouldn't have been, and the corporation was unloading it, and like it spilled on them.
Or maybe they were looking for like props for the play.
Oh,
and they were
yeah,
like,
yeah.
No, I know. They were punished. They were being punished like Breakfast Club. That's why they were all together.
And they were sneaking out?
Well, no, they were in the play, and maybe they were like getting into an argument, and then so the whoever like the teacher that runs the play, it's like you take a time out, you go into the back. So they're still arguing. They go to the back, and that's when the toxic waste spills on them. Maybe the janitor actually accidentally is like, "Whoa!"
And the principal, no, I wouldn't make it the janitor. I'd make it this corporation thing.
Okay.
And I'd make the principal cover that up, that this happened to these kids like it never happened at all.
Oh, and the janitor discovers that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
there was
good.
actually
Yeah, yeah.
a Christopher Lloyd movie that was like very similar to that. I think it was When Good Ghouls Go Bad. And and it was like the school had a tragic event happen in it where a kid got burned alive in a kiln. And
jeez.
and then the school covered the whole thing up like it was just an accident.
Okay.
But it wasn't. It was
Yeah.
Intentionally. It's like
Wait, is this like a serious movie or?
no, it's a kids movie.
Oh, okay.
Well, we still have to think of a reason why our janitor guy would hide the creepy kids, right?
Well, I think the creepy kids were hiding, and he's now found them, and he's trying to coax them. He's trying to understand like what happened, and he finds out that, like these kids were like now they have they were this, and now these were the missing kids that the school covered up.
So are they hiding out in the school somewhere?
They're hiding in the basement, eating scraps from the cafeteria at night, and the janitor has to keep cleaning up their messes and. That's how you tie that all together.
Okay.
And
All right.
then he discovers them, like he would stumble upon it.
Yeah.
And those are the missing kids.
And you have like a jock, you got the nerd, you got the fat kid, you got like the hot girl, and they're all kind of just like
And he's so dim when they try to tell them that they were formerly
They're
human.
kids.
They're kids. He doesn't get it. He kind of keeps them like. At first, he's like angry about them because they keep making his job hard.
yeah, right.
And then somehow he understands that they were.
So his instinct is not to like go tell somebody that there's mutant kids there, but
Maybe he reports to the principal like there's someone who keeps making a mess at night, and
because like maybe
he's there at night. So
maybe the principal's like pissed when he comes in the morning, and like the janitor had just cleaned the cafeteria.
Yeah.
And then all of a
Right,
sudden the
there's
next day
slime
it's
everywhere.
like there's food everywhere.
Yeah.
And like the janitor's like I don't know, and like. And the principal's like, maybe if you stop listening to that damn metal music, you get more done at night.
Right.
And like that's just fun. That's a fun thing to happen. And then obviously the principal like getting doused in the creepy fluid, the toxic waste.
Well, that's got to be our kind of big baddie.
You need a
in the
shredder.
end.
You need our shredder.
Yes. Right.
Yeah,
Because
in the boss transformation, yeah.
Yes, definitely. But I think the only like
Alvin and the Chipmunks, isn't it? Like sort of a splatter Alvin and the Chipmunks, isn't that?
oh my god.
oh
yeah.
shit,
Chipmunks and
totally fuck. That's right.
Yeah, you just said. It is a splatter.
I like it.
So I think maybe these kids, once they learn to kind of respect each other
Yeah.
and kind of like accept each other for who the people they are, maybe when they kind of join together, they discover they have a power. And then that's why the corporation and the principal working together have to create another monster, because that's the only thing that can fight.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that can fight the super friends, the super
Super
creepies
friends.
or something.
So what kind of power do these kids have together?
I don't know.
Can they all like form into one giant being?
They station like
like they fucking Bill and Ted,
yeah.
Something along those lines, I guess.
or like did they each get endowed with like a super ability from this, and like the corporation now wants these kids, like they like Like fucking Weyland Yutani wants a xenomorph for war.
I think it should be more of like the power of like friendship and kind of understanding.
Because I think it
creates some kind of.
Don't you think it would be a kind of a cool scene for like the principal to have seen what was going on and like knows that these kids are there, and the corporation knows it, but the corporation sees that these kids have powers, and at one point in time the corporation comes and kidnaps the kids, puts them in toxic barrels and moves them out of the school, and
Monster
the janitor
trucks?
has to go
The
janitor so what, that's like the same basis for everything. The janitor goes and saves the kids, gets them back in time for the play that they had to be in, and then the big battle scene happens
at the play. Is it after the play? Because
we need that like
they got to win in the play, right? Like,
did we win?
Yeah, like
win in the end.
At that point, I guess the corporation would have made like enough creepies for a body count at the play. Like we're talking about like Dead Alive splatter at the end.
Yeah. Do you have any ideas, Jason?
Pretty much.
Yeah, no, that's sounding good. I think we've got to work on the love interest as well, though. I think there's got to be like a love interest that the creepies help this guy achieve his goal of, getting the girl. Whether that's like another teacher or I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it should be age appropriate. So
yeah. He seems like he's really good with creepies. He's definitely marrying material, right?
That's true. He's father material. Look at him.
That's true. You want to try to start?
He's so good with kids.
So you want to like try to find who would be a good who would be the janitor and who would be the love interest, because they would be like our adult leads.
I got an idea.
I still think Jack Black would have been good.
I think they're like because Jason was saying like we don't really have an age appropriate hero. There should be a kid who didn't get slimed.
Okay.
And the kid, him and the mom are good friends with the janitor. Can we go that route? And,
so that kid needs a dad, like a single mom with a kid,
something along those lines. It would be
that's always stuff, right?
Yeah, he would be a father figure, and the single mom needs but she's just like a janitor, really.
No, we could go the Mighty Ducks route, and maybe one of the kids is turned into a creepy, and he works, and the mom finds out. So the janitor and the mom try to find ways to see if they could reverse
uncreep him, yeah. Okay.
That's a whole new dynamic.
Ooh, okay, because
uncreeping sort of MacGuffin, right? That's got to be like maybe the corporation holds the key on uncreeping.
Yeah, there's got to be some kind of anti-serum or some shit, right? Like some kind of like good slime or something, right?
Good slime.
Oh, that's a great name. This is the good slime. It's the antidote.
No, but that's cool because when the kids finally get uncreeped, like they kind of like they'll see each other in school.
Yeah.
And will they be friends, like or not? You know what I mean?
That's the question.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I think after all,
middle school is so weird, man.
Middle school. We're in middle school. Yeah, they're 13 and 14.
We can sell the goop as well.
Yes.
I always like the real Ghostbusters goop. It was always the ectoplasm.
Yes,
yeah.
I could see kids
sell the waste and they can throw it at each other or whatever.
Yeah, kids around the world are just going to be covered in like fucking slime.
They're just going to throw it at each other.
We can make boglins.
Well. It's like all glowing. Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. So we can make like little boglin versions of the kids too. Like they're little puppets themselves.
Little hand puppets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mad balls. They like any toy that you remember playing with that was like from the 90s and
yeah,
you'd remake that.
Mad balls.
All right, so our hero's making progress with the mom of the main creepy.
Yeah.
Right? Is that it? Okay.
Yeah. I just got like a Mighty Ducks vibe.
So wait, did we cast?
I think that's great.
All right. Okay. So the play works, but the play is interrupted by these bad creepies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the bad creepies don't look like our hero creepies. These are kind of like maybe insecty kind of.
Ooh.
Insecty reptilian.
Like they like they slimed like kids with roaches or something.
Oh
or,
no, that's gross.
They got to be scary looking. They got to be fucking.
Yeah, like they got to be like.
I just picture them angrier looking creepies.
Yeah, we could do that
with
route
suits.
Too.
They all have suits, little tiny suits.
What?
I guess the whole thing is like if the more inhuman they look, the more you can get away with splatting them.
Yeah,
yes,
absolutely.
It's always like if they, like Suicide Squad or whatever, it's fine. The violence is fine because they don't look like humans.
Yeah, especially if they look like insects, you can just smash them all day and people cheer.
Yeah.
But if it was like red blood and guts, people would be like, "Oh no!" But if it's like fucking green blood and
what if you went like the Ninja Turtles 2 route, like Secret of the Ooze, where like they just picked some sort of thing to drop the stuff on to see what it would do, and like they were fighting like dog creatures and cats or like little lobster things, just so we have a variety of just like weird things, because those toys got to be like extreme dinosaurs or like street sharks stuff.
Yeah, they should be kind of like a
bulky,
90s style,
poppy,
like an early 90s style, extremely deformed thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So you have like a praying mantis one.
Ooh, okay. So we have all different types.
Yeah.
Insects.
And the kids got to fight them.
Yeah.
And the mom gets in the action too. She gets like a fucking huge like a fucking hammer.
She's like April O'Neil, like she's Casey Jones is everybody.
Yeah.
Comes in with like a hockey stick and a mask.
Sure, yeah.
How do you guys feel about Anna Kendrick for the mum?
Ooh, we love her. Fucking love her.
Yeah,
that's a yeah.
Yeah.
Jack Black, Anna Kendrick.
Fuck yeah.
See that happen.
Jack Black and Anna Kendrick.
Is Jack Black still our guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still fits the bill, right?
Let's do it. Yeah, sure.
So Jack Black and Anna Kendrick.
That's
That's right. That's blockbuster freaking mustard right there.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. That's awesome.
All right. So who's playing the kids?
So maybe when the kids aren't working, when the bad creepies are dying and the kids are winning, that's when the principal's like, "Fuck this, I'll do it myself," and then he
says that in this PG movie.
Yeah, of course he says,
He says,
fuck
this.
I'll do it myself. Fuck you, little cunts, I'll do it myself.
I think like 80s PG was pretty. You get away with a lot in 80s PG, like the cursing.
We're just spitballing here.
Goonies. Have you guys seen Goonies recently? That's that's crazy.
It's fucking wild, amazing what they did, right?
And bondage and stuff.
Yeah, the fucking little dick on the statue and stuff. It's like,
Josh Brolin was tied up, wasn't he? Yeah. For our audience, Jason just made like a motion of gluing a penis back to a statue.
Upside down.
I think that's a good point with the voices, though, because you can get get actors in to voice the creepies.
Oh
right?
yeah,
Willow Smith.
Yeah, we can. That's right. We can.
Zac Efron, T.J. Miller.
Like, wouldn't it be funny to try to get like those like people from NSYNC and stuff to voice like these little creatures? I think that would be hilarious.
Justin Timberlake,
like pop stars and shit.
Yeah, you get like popular pop stars.
Well, Katy Perry was Smurfette, so there's precedence for this.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, that's gonna fill that's gonna fill the audience. Katy Perry is Sloppy Sally, and
Sloppy Sally.
yeah, there you go. They all got nicknames and shit.
That's true. They should have kind of like
Sloppy Sally wears like a dress, but like she has like her face is like melting off.
Oh, no.
Well, I think
they're cute. They're cute creepies, aren't
they? I think they should be, but they have to have kind of one unifying kind of deformation.
Yeah.
That kind of like.
It feels a bit gross, though. Yeah.
What's that?
Little bit cute, little bit gross.
Yeah, right. But they all kind of have the same kind of basic deformation.
Cute but gross.
Yes.
What most of my dates say about me.
That's what Mom says.
Okay,
but,
my mom says that about me. Sorry.
Pete dates his mom.
But yeah, I think the principal should be like, not fuck this, but I'll do it myself. And
The principal should do it in the cafeteria, and he should fall like as it's on him. He should fall into a bunch of like silverware.
Burgers?
No, he should fall into a bunch of silverware, and he should come out looking like a samurai looking like.
He fuses with like the silverware?
Food, like the hamburgers and stuff, and he becomes like this
cutlery,
a food monster,
mixed with cutlery.
Yeah,
I
like
think so.
that.
I like the fact that it like he
hands.
Yeah,
things.
yeah, he can. Yeah, okay, yeah. So he can have the cutlery.
Forks. Really? He falls into a cheese shredder and cheese grater, and he becomes a giant's cheese grater.
Yeah, and he can like shoot cheese out of his mouth and shit. Like
like if he's in the cafeteria and stuff, and like that stuff fuses with him, like he could throw meatballs at people.
Yeah, he'll shoot like fucking chicken nuggets out of his hands.
Imagine a scene where he busts in with the other little creepies, and like he just chucks 2 meatballs at a screaming father, like and you do like a shaky cam right to the dad's face.
Oh,
and the dad
starts
screaming, and
can we have
hilarious.
Like Bill Hader as the principal? So when Bill Hader,
that would be funny.
Yeah. I love Bill Hader, but to see him as an angry, frustrated principal turning into a food monster,
like a villain,
it's kind of funny to me.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
I'll do it myself, and then like he does it like a little funny voice, and then when he's a monster, you still hear like a Bill Hader like burping Bill Hader monster.
Right, that's true.
I'd even say Kevin Smith would make a good principal.
Kevin Smith.
Yeah, I would.
Keep him away from in front of the camera.
I don't know why you guys are like that with him.
No.
Yeah.
Let him make his weird movies behind the camera, and that's like we
All
learned
right.
the lesson.
Bill Hader. Is everyone cool with Bill Hader then?
I love Bill Hader.
Oh yeah, we all love Bill Hader.
Okay,
Jason,
so the
Bill
soundtrack
Hader?
is done by Wasp.
This is Bill-
I think
The Wasp.
yes.
Wasp?
Probably not Fuck Like a Beast.
Fuck like a beast. Yeah,
Maybe one of the other tracks.
that'll be like one of the end finale, that and Culture Club would be like
Culture Club.
So I think
the
that
big epic fight scenes.
I think we're making a movie that is being that could be marketed towards kids. That's really marketed towards people like us at the same time. So the
I was
audience,
literally waiting to
Well-
say that I feel like the people that would watch this movie would be people our age dragging their kids to see this movie.
Yeah.
And they're like, Dad, this movie's stupid.
Fuck
It's like,
you, Dad.
Shut the fuck up and watch
Shut
this.
up.
This is awesome.
It's PG. You can see this.
Go home. I'll stay here and watch it.
Yeah, the kids don't get it. But like,
Yeah, I
You
think.
don't-
Yeah,
But
this
there's
is
toys.
totally-
There's toys for adults to collect.
This is totally for us, like the 30s and 40s, the guys in their 30s and 40s.
Yeah, but it's PG, so the kids will see it.
Yeah.
Jason, would you direct this movie?
Oh man, I'm on board.
All right.
All right.
There we
We're
go.
talking to we have a direct. This is the first time we're talking to the director of a movie we're pitching.
That's true. That's true.
All right. So, what kind of budget do you need to get this done?
well, we're starting with 11 billion.
I think 11 billion is a good starting point, right?
All right.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's-
Well, it can go up from there.
That might just cover like the creature suits and
the
stuff.
marketing and the toys is 11 billion.
Where is this
Yeah.
movie taking place? Like, it's what country, state? Where? What's the backstory? Anywhere USA? Anywhere in the world?
How about shot in New Zealand, Wellington?
But it
or whatever?
looks like
but
it's
it's
set in Kentucky.
Yes, exactly. It's got to be the states.
Everyone's got the really bad accents. Like, everyone's trying to do the American accents.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, I love
Yeah.
that even more though.
All the supporting cast are like dubbed in, with American kind of accents.
I think that's hilarious. I think that's really. You know what? I feel like it brings a little attention and homage to like stuff that Peter Jackson did do.
Yeah.
Well, I think of Frighteners, which is one of my favorite ones of his, and it's
I
just
love Frighteners.
like the locations are gorgeous, and it's suggested that it's some kind of like New England kind of America.
right. They did do that
But-
for Frighteners.
But you're just not sure. It just looks. I'm sure to you, Jason, it looks kind of like home, but it's like
Was it shot in New Zealand?
it was shot there. Yeah.
Oh my
but-
God.
But it's kind
I
of.
bet you use the same locations as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
What?
and you're just watching it as American and not.
I really
having
thought
much
that.
reference. You're just
I
like,
genuinely
this is a
thought
cool
that was
looking
like New
place.
England. I thought that was New England.
Yeah. So it was, I think he's shot every one except Lovely Bones there.
Oh, that
I don't
movie
know.
that made me
For a
cry.
while. Let's not.
I cried during that movie. Oh.
What would Marky Mark not
Hey,
travel?
stop it! He was a good dad.
Marky couldn't travel to New Zealand. What happened with that?
I don't know why they. I don't know.
Don't judge him.
That was supposed to be Ryan Gosling. Okay.
Was it really?
That's right. It was. Yeah.
Didn't he get really? He put on heaps of weight to do the role, and then he got to New Zealand or wherever it was, and they're like, "Wait, why did you put on all this weight? We didn't ask you to do that."
That's exactly what happened, right? Yeah. That's
Yeah.
right.
So wait, right? Ryan Gosling gained weight
Yeah.
for the role, and they were like, "Why did you do this?"
Yeah.
Fucking fat ass.
He's like,
Get
I
out
just
of here.
read the script and assumed.
They fat shamed Gosling.
That's awful, actually.
Yeah,
Is that
is
legal?
awful.
Is that legal to kind of like
Well, as
you're
a
fat,
as
go
a
home.
personal fan of Ryan, it's not. He could look any way he wants. to.
So what happens? So does our principal food monster with forks for hands and shit?
I forgot that. Bill haters.
Our hero creepies team up and fight him with the power of like unity and friendship. Right.
Yeah.
In some kind of physical form of that.
Yeah, and music,
Right?
and music.
And music. Yeah.
Well, I
Fuck
think it
like
should
a
be
beast.
more music than just the play.
It's Wasp. Fuck like a beast. That's
No, I mean like also the play music.
Oh, the play music. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And this
What's
is
the play that they're? Can the play be Deathgasm?
our town.
Oh my god, that's meta.
Because of the musical.
Yeah.
Deathgasm musical. There's the meta-ness of it. Yeah.
Let's do it like a standard high school theater thing.
So maybe like the way to
Man of La Mancha.
we haven't figured out a way to stop this from happening, or to keep it from breaking out of the school and like causing more havoc. So maybe one of the good creepies is like a science whiz,
Yeah.
and he drops like
Bookworm.
he drops some sort of what do they call that stuff that freezes stuff very quickly?
Nitrogen,
liquid nitrogen, like and they like
because they keep
demolition.
They keep that in middle school.
They also don't keep toxic waste in middle schools either.
Well, corrupt ones they do.
So in corrupt ones they would have
in
a great science lab.
Tromaville they do all the time.
But I think it's like that's a great way to like freeze all the creepies, and then like they do like a Demolition Man to like Simon Phoenix, and they knock him over and he explodes.
That's Demolition Man did it though, right?
So yeah, but who cares?
Demolition Man did it.
Oh, right. Demolition Man did everything.
Terminator 2 did it before Demolition Man, right? So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
T2 did it before that.
So what are you saying?
So what, to kill the principal?
To kill the principal and the rest of the creepies? Like, how do we end this?
I would assume that
does the school fall into a sinkhole?
No, I think that once the principal's destroyed, I think it should be done in a more of a symbolic kind of way, you know. But instead of like a nitrogen kind of attack, I think it should be
maybe a bunch of dogs run in and eat the principal.
No, I think the kids should kind of form some kind of super friend or something, some kind of super creature. You know,
as they merge.
Yeah, maybe they melt together.
So you're saying they date, like we said before.
Yeah,
like
maybe they
themselves.
station together or something. Yeah. You know, is that lame? If they kind of melted together
to fight the principal.
Yeah.
So you're saying they Voltron into each other.
because the whole time we set it up is that they're kind of they're like impossible to get along with each other.
So the metaphor would be like teamwork.
Yes, of course. Yeah, literally they have to join together. And become bigger than the fucking principal hamburger fucking knife monster. Yeah.
So what do they form into? Like a giant like mouth and eat the principal? That's actually kind of cool.
That's not bad.
The principal.
Yeah. Maybe they turn it to a giant mouth.
He is a food monster, so yeah, they could eat him.
Can I just my question is, once they turn back to human, and they look at each other and they're like,
"You're different than I."
No, they're like, Were we inside each other? Yeah. Were we inside each other? And did we just eat our principal?
Yeah, that's the best line.
Nobody ever asked about.
And then the janitor becomes the principal.
Dude, did we just eat our principal?
The janitor.
Maybe Jack Black says, "Did I just inherit the school?" I'm like, "No, you're still the janitor."
Line of succession, janitor becomes principal.
Yeah, that's true. He's next in line. That's right. And then he goes to the kid's mom. He's like, "Would you marry me?" Of course.
She's like, "No."
Yeah, because it has to have that awesome, ridiculous ending, and then you have to have like that second chance of like something else falling into the ooze and a hand popping out of it, so that you allude to a sequel.
Of course, yes.
Yeah. And then someone puts a lid.
Say that again. What?
Setting up the old sequel that the Masters of the Universe, setting up the sequel that never happens.
Right, yes. Just the face popping out of the.
I'll be back. No, you're not.
No.
Sorry, Frank Langella. You won't be back.
Yeah.
Can Frank Langella be in there somewhere?
Frank Langella is the principal?
No, we have Bill Hader.
Oh, there's Bill.
He's the superintendent. Frank Langella is the superintendent. And he says, "I'll be back." And he's like, "Nope, sorry." So yeah,
all right. So, but what falls into the we got to make sure that the principal's dead and
he's just got 8, man. There's no coming out of that.
Right. But like the school, like we show, like the kids going back, and it's a few days later. It's after the weekend, and the kids are back, and they're like, they see each other in the hall.
I got it.
What?
Okay, so the kids eat the principal, and they immediately all go to the bathroom and poop. But the principal, like all their poop lands in a vat of that toxic waste, and it reforms the principal as a poop monster.
I don't think we can go there.
Why can't we go there?
Yeah, poop monster.
Poop monster, food monster. Like, what's the difference here? One's just processed, and the other.
I think we can do a little
better than that.
I don't know about better, but I think we can do something a little different, a little bit more kind of non-offensive, maybe. I don't know.
Are you serious?
I know I'm gonna get this from you. A shit monster, though.
We're trying to come up with the ending.
Yeah,
the post-credit scene now.
Well, I think we'd have a sweet.
We had an ending.
We'd have a sweet wrap up of like the kids kind of still being friends after that adventure, right?
I think that's how it should end.
Yeah, that's it. You don't want the kind of reveal setup.
What do you think?
You have the reveal. Yeah. I like the idea that. Yeah, I love the idea that maybe they don't. They all become human again, and they're not sure if they're going to hang out.
Yeah.
And then they see one of them in the cafeteria, and they join each other. I always sucker for that sort of setup.
Yeah.
So how? Yeah, you're right. We need like an end credits monster transformation.
Well, maybe we would have to. Yeah, maybe we would have to set up another character as a possible next villain.
Nick Fury shows up. He's like, "Creepies, I need you to join my super team." We're not creepies anymore, sir.
I could use some creepies like you.
Maybe the truth is the creepies' power is like they could come back. They could always change back.
Well, for I know
that's good.
Well, for the animated series, because like when there's always an animated, anything that happens at the end of most movies, when they have the animated series, they could always like turn back to whatever. But
okay.
Maybe in the cartoon, Jason, how do you feel about an animated spin-off? The kids
It's
could
got to
turn.
be an animated spin-off.
Yeah.
I won't do it otherwise.
Yeah, so
It's gotta be.
the kids can turn into creepies anytime they want.
Okay, so maybe they're like Jason said, like they see each other. You know, they all kind of enter from different kind
Parts of the school,
parts
yeah.
of the
Cafeteria,
cafeteria,
yeah.
and then they see the one kid, our main hero kid, sitting alone. As we set up in the beginning, he was always alone at the table.
Yeah.
No one wanted to sit with him. But by the end, all the other different kids who have survived the creepies, and they all sit down
And they're together.
and they're like, "Man, like this is great. We're all friends, but I kind of
Miss being a creepy.
Yeah." And then one of them has like a little jar of the slime or something like that. You know? Like he kept some.
He kept.
That's
you know.
nice.
Yeah? You
Yeah.
think that's good enough?
That's a good
And
ending.
that's a great ending.
Yeah.
So they could turn anytime they want.
I think the whole strength of everything works on the kids kind of being kind of enemies in school.
But you don't want the post-credit scene of a new monster.
Well, how about this? Well, how about
No,
this?
I like the further adventures of the creepies.
If you want to go further, they do that
Yes.
thing where they sit down, they're at the table, you think it's over, they all decide to be friends, and then the shit monster enters the cafeteria.
That's awesome.
And then they're like, "What do we do? There's a shit monster."
And one of the kids is like, "Oh shit!"
That's the one. That's the one curse. So now they're human. What are they gonna do? They turn back into creepies and they fight. And then the end is
Frame of them just jumping up.
yes.
And
That's
then
what
start rolling.
like they're transformed and
Yeah.
then they're like an
Yeah.
attack position.
And you're open for a sequel right there. Yeah, exactly.
creepies!
That's where I was going. They transform back into creepies, and there's a freeze frame as they're like going towards the shit monster, and Culture Club plays over the credits.
no, I think it should
We've
be
got
like
a creepy rap as well, right? There's got to be a creepy rap.
yes, it's
Wicked rap song.
absolutely. It's got to end with like a Monster Squad type of rap
Yeah,
song.
Wiz
in the end.
Khalifa is going to be writing it.
No, it's the Fat
Oh,
Boys.
yeah.
The Fat Boys? They're not all. I think I'm pretty sure one of them's dead.
The creepies, y'all. It's the old 80s out of breath rapping.
Yes. It's the fucking Fat Boy. It's the Fat Boys climbing the stairs. Like that's what it is.
Yeah.
So
Wait. Mason, can we do this in the end where like the shit monster appears and it's like, oh fuck, it's the principal, we shit out or whatever, and then the kids are like,
he enters, "You're shit out of luck, kids." That's what he says.
And
Bill Hader says that.
and then the kids think for a second like, wait, we could take him without using our powers. And then like, nah, fuck that. And then they slime they slime themselves.
I think they should just look at each other,
and then just be like,
and then they just turn back into
They
the
all
creepies.
high five.
Yeah, they high five, and then they attack.
yeah.
And then the rest of the school's okay with it. They're like, "This is awesome."
And now these kids are just defending their school.
It's just Monday, you know.
Yeah,
it's fine.
yeah.
And that's how the TV show is. Like when the animated series comes out, it's like every episode is a new day at school, and the kids got to
Okay.
defend
The
it
monster of the week.
Yeah, it's Freak of the Week as far as the
Yeah.
animated show goes.
We'll get 2
Scooby-Doo.
seasons out of that, and then we'll cancel it.
Yeah.
I think we just came up with your.
Animation will fall off. Like the fourth season will just be really sketchy animation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I think the first season will just be shit. We'll go straight to shit. Let's just fucking kill it immediately. But I think we have your we kind of made your sequel to
Deathgasm?
Garbage Pail Kids.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
that is kind of a
If
sequel.
you wanted to rewrite another.
I'm already halfway through the script as we speak. You know, I've been
Yes.
writing this whole time.
The whole
So,
time here.
Good, because we weren't rolling on this. Actually, this was just.
This is just now we do the real pitch. let me just check. Okay,
You got
yeah,
another
we're
5 hours.
Fuck, Jason. Do you think this can get greenlit by Mr. Hollywood? Do you think he's going to go for this?
I think he'll be all over it, man. Like, you know, Stranger Things. That whole vibe is really hot right now.
True.
I think we take it a step further.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to bring you with the laptop upstairs.
Wait, let's break it down. Let's.
Oh yeah, let's synopsize this, right?
Wait, Jason, do you want to try to do a brief synopsis of the entire pitch for our audience?
Oh, God.
Can we do
Uh,
it? How did it start? It's like
what it's like. It's a janitor who's crushing. What does the kid's mum do? She's a teacher as well, or
she may as well
she's a
be.
teacher?
She's single teacher mom.
She could be whatever. Yeah,
she's the librarian.
Oh.
And the principal's got a crush on her as well.
Yes! There you go.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So he's crushing on her. He's just a janitor, and he ends up saving these bunch of mutated toxic waste kids. and yeah,
it's perfect. And the mom is Anna Kendrick. Our hero is Jack Black. The principal's Bill Hader.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great cast.
But by the middle of the movie, they're cramming.
We never found out who was going to voice the. We never said who was voicing the Creepies. Though.
Well, since we're shooting in New Zealand,
Sloppy Sally, right?
That's right. Yeah, Sloppy Sally.
Sloppy Sally.
Yeah, Katy Perry, Sloppy Sally.
I thought maybe we should get
Justin Bieber can be
Bieber.
Yeah, Timberlake, Bieber. We'll get all of the.
I think having those
actors,
those pop stars in there is like key to the success of this.
Can we have Lucy Lawless as like the PE teacher?
Yeah, of course, man. She's like a hot gym teacher who
gets cameo, like Lucy Lawless.
Yeah, totally.
Sure, sweet.
She gets maybe the principal morphs her into some sort of thing, like
she's for the animated series. She becomes one of the monsters.
Yeah,
monsters of the week.
So it's basically the Creepies were not friends before their mutation, but they learned to work together to create the best school play that the school ever had.
Yeah, Deathgasm the musical.
While trying to defeat the evil corporation's other slime creepies.
Yeah.
Can the barrel just have the word "evil corporation"?
Yeah,
Evil Corp.
Like, evil Corp. Yeah. And like we just and like the toxic waste just says like straight up toxic waste, and then like the cure stuff. The cure is good with good goo or something.
No, what if it's Creep Corp?
Right.
They call themselves Creepies because like the
it's cool.
It's Creep Corp.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, okay.
And then so that's why we call them Creepies. Like they never call each other Creepies in the movie.
That's cool because Creep Corp could be like obviously the biggest corporation there, and they make the school lunches, they make everything, and it's kind of all corrupt.
Yeah. Creep sandwiches.
Yeah, and then like the horrible waste. They don't have anywhere else to put it.
And this is like this might be a little obvious, but where's Radiohead involved in this?
Oh, please.
Why do you have to have Radiohead?
That was terrible.
Because their biggest song is...
Oh, well, I'm not putting... Why?
Can you actually delete that from the... Can you edit
bleep
that
yourself
out?
out?
You two... Maybe Jason likes it.
Nobody likes it.
You don't like Creep
That
by
gets
Radiohead? You don't like
edited
Radiohead? Fine, I'm alone in...
I don't know. It's it seems like we're going for more of an 80s vibe, and
80s metal and stuff like that.
I think this pitch will take out Karma Chameleon.
There could be a romantic scene where the librarian mom, Anna Kendrick, and Jack Black have a candlelight thing in the janitor's closet, and he puts on music, and it's like a slow dance to Creep, but then he goes bam, 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 and then they're looking at each other, and they just start dancing like grungy.
Yeah,
I think that could be a romantic scene because we need a scene with just them two together.
Or maybe
and the little creepy kids are watching. They're like, ooh.
What if?
They're out the window watching.
Maybe the creepy kids just start like doing an acoustic version of Creep while they're
that's adorable.
That's not like it doesn't have to go to a metal version.
And because Anna Kendrick has a beautiful voice and Jack Black has a beautiful voice, they also have to sing in the movie.
Yeah, you could have some musical numbers in there.
I don't know about the Radiohead though.
Yeah, I'm not sold on the Radiohead completely.
No, Pete, you might be.
I'm pushing it, and so is Jason.
I'm
I'm lukewarm on the Radiohead, honestly.
I guess it's up to Mr. Hollywood. He's going to decide.
Well,
on that.
Anna Kendrick is singing anyway somehow.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, she could be like helping in the school play too.
Oh yeah, she could be running the school play.
Are we approaching School of Rock territory too much, or what?
No,
it's School of Rock.
Why do we get we're ripping off everything else? Why are we questioning this?
It's like School of Rock meets Garbage Pail Kids.
Pretty much.
That's what it is.
Dude, I'm pretty sure.
It's what Jason said. It's Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh right.
It's also Ninja Turtles and
yes.
Alvin and the Chipmunks meets Garbage Pail Kids.
If this was made in like '91,
it'd be a huge hit.
Like fucking perfect.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Pitch perfect.
Well, let's see
Sorry.
let's see.
I regret that one.
Jason, thanks so much for helping us fucking come up with this, man. This was amazing.
You're welcome.
What's next for you? How can people find out more about? Well, they can find Deathgasm everywhere, obviously, but
Netflix.
What you got coming up? Like, what's the plans for the year, next year, man?
Yeah, so we're rolling into pre-production with the next film. It's an action comedy called Guns Akimbo.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds incredible.
yeah, we've got Daniel Radcliffe as the protagonist, so that's it's coming along really nice. We're going to announce some more casts soon, and it's great. I pretty much spend every day talking about guns and explosions and emailing people about guns and explosions, like, how can we do this explosion? And I feel like someone's going to hack my account and think that I'm working for ISIS or something. But it's a lot of fun. It's going to be great. It's so it's an action comedy. It's very, very much going to be fans of Deathgasm will like it. Hopefully we can reach a more mainstream audience as well. And yeah.
I think having Daniel
man.
Radcliffe in there is gonna get you to, I guess, the Harry Potter fans, of course. Like they're gonna, the ones that are way hardcore on.
I don't know. I think Daniel Radcliffe he surpassed Harry Potter at this point.
Not just that, but like
the choices he's been making lately are.
You just gotta, anything he does, you're just gonna automatically watch.
Yeah,
like
Horns,
fucking
and
awesome.
The Farting Corpse,
Swiss Army Man,
Swiss Army Man.
Man was incredible.
Yeah,
yes.
He's so talented, but also he's very, he wants to do interesting roles.
Yeah.
And I really respect that, it's great. So
he's taking chances, man. You're lucky to fucking have him.
Yeah, congratulations, Jason. That sounds amazing.
And it's gonna be cool.
We're first in line, man. Thank you so much. This is you're coming upstairs with us.
And they can find your socials. Your Jason Lei Howden on Instagram and Twitter. Awesome. At Jason Lei Howden. Okay, great.
We'll tag you and stuff, man.
Totally.
Awesome.
All right, man.
Thank you so much. That was a lot of fun, man.
Thank you, Jason. This is great, man.
Awesome, guys. Thanks so much. I'm rolling into pre-production with this next.
Is
it Creepies? Is that the title?
The Creepies, or something?
I just say Creepies is fine. Like Creepies. What are they? Creepies.
Jason, are you searching it to make sure it's not taken?
I'm googling Creepies for. I don't think there isn't like a Creepies movie though. I think we can do that.
Yeah.
I think we're safe.
Fuck
Sweet.
it, man. Like, how come there has not been a movie called The Creepies or something?
Well, listen, you have a year to get into production with it. We'll see you in New Zealand.
Yeah.
We're going to be flown out.
We'll take a meeting there. No
Mr.
problem.
Hollywood's going to make you pay for it, though. Or he's going to tell you you're going to pay for it. I don't know.
Should we roll out with Culture Club?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Which
Karma
choice cut? How about Karma Chameleon by
or Fuck Like a Beast from Wasp.
Oh man, gonna have to fuck like a beast.
All right, here we go.
Wasp.
Wasp. We're going with Wasp. All right, and play
and we're going upstairs. Ding. Thanks so much, Jason.
Thank you.
It was fun.
Take care, man. We'll
take
talk
care,
to you
dude.
soon.
You've been listening to the Pitch It Movie Podcast. If you like what you've heard, do us a favor and subscribe to us on iTunes, SoundCloud, or your favorite podcast app.
And please, don't forget to leave us a comment, too.
Listen and subscribe to the Pitch It Movie Podcast on your favorite podcast app to automatically get the latest episode every week for free.